Greetings, greetings. Let us get into this reading for you. Whew, let's see. What direction? What direction should you be going with your career? What do we see on the path for you? And any general guidance or advice? All right. So, advice regarding which way to go. Which way to go regarding her career. Okay, I feel like this is a message about your presence, about kind of like your message or who you are needs to be is in refining mode. Okay, so it's kind of like making clear what your message is, it's kind of like giving me vibes of like PR. So like maybe there's a need to work with some PR help just to start kind of like circulating your content. That seems like a good move. But I also feel like maybe you had some situation like that. I'm not trying to look into it, but it just feels like if you did have something where it seemed like you would be able to work with somebody, and working with that person, you might be able to be promoted or have certain access to something. I don't know where I was going with that, but whatever that meant for you. So if you'll be hiring someone, a planner or manager, that would be beneficial. But something is also here about maybe like if you had some type of friendship or connection like that before, maybe you need to address that. I don't know what that is, but it just feels like something that may be blocking you moving forward. Maybe you reluctant to trust someone else with your calendar or with your dealings after a certain experience. Now, if this hasn't already happened, this is just something that is telling you to look out for. You know what I mean? To where like people who manage your affairs and how they make you look. Okay, so if you haven't already connected with someone to help you put your name out or get help you in your process, then it's time to do that. Okay, and then just be very careful, because there's like you have to be strategic, because I feel like you may be susceptible, especially if you're not very knowledgeable about the inner workings of things. So this is a very textbook type of thing, it sounds like. So just make sure that you are giving everything a second look. Also, don't be dismayed by things that don't turn out the way they're supposed to be. Some things will be meant to turn out exactly how they meant to turn out. That's also a message I'm getting here. But there is a strategy. You need strategy. I'm not sure about if what you're putting out is authentic to you. If I feel maybe that a lot of I wish I had listened to some of your content, but it feels like a lot of it could be a product of past stuff, like hurt stuff, and just kind of like, even if it is empowering, it's still a product of something from the past. So apparently there's a need for you to really connect with what the future you is going to be producing and putting out, because there's something here about like not truly being aligned with what your real message is, or what your real, I keep wanting to say image, but it's more than image. It's like who you are, your essence. And if your essence is not if that's not what's been put out, then it's like there's no harmony or balance here. We got Lovers in reverse, and then we got a lot of kind of like unrequited love. Kind of like we got Seven of Swords. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Both of those are in reverse. Then you have the Chariot in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. So I feel I just need to tell you that there are going to be connections and partnerships that will challenge your process, and you need to be able to take whatever advice comes, but also move in the certainty of knowing where you're going. Okay, that's why having a clear vision is going to be very important, because people will be moving funny. Okay, and so I also want you to be careful of any relationships, and this is for you to be honest with yourself about, because I don't know the situations, but there is a lot of jealousy around you and very close to you. So I'm not sure if part of this is in your family or in your romantic relationship, but there's a little bit of kind of like that kind of energy around you. So you probably need to like reposition yourself, and that might be what helps you kind of break through whatever blockage you think you might be dealing with right now. But there's a lot of like disharmony type of energy that's coming up. So I would be just keep my eyes open for that. I'm also picking up too that I did talk about PR and stuff. I know you are a performer, but something is telling me that there might be another area in that realm that you are suited for. So I'm just putting that out there. What's under this Justice card back here? Six of Swords. Yeah, okay. So apparently there's something some way that you are like kind of like limiting yourself or kind of like playing small. So I'm not sure if you're allowing yourself to do shows, to do events and things like that, or if you are kind of just like doing things as they feel good to you. Now, that's good, but I think that what I'm getting is a message for you to put yourself out there more, to sign up for things. I think that's why they're telling you to hire a PR person or to be your own PR. Get yourself on some shows, at some festivals, because what's the message that's coming down is that it's not so much about what the right path is that you start enjoying it. That's the point. The point is that you start enjoying it. Yeah, it's like you're committed to this process, but you don't. What I'm trying to get at is that you have everything. So from this point, it's like however you create from this place. So if you want to if you want to just get on in the arts districts and do local joints, if you want to put yourself on for festivals and things like that, it's time to start doing it. Just start doing it. Manifest your deepest desires in this situation and just trust that it's gonna be worked out. I think you probably deal with imposter syndrome, thinking that you're not good enough a lot. I think that you do also deal with probably like just questioning your skill set altogether, knowing that you're good, knowing that you have something to offer, but just questioning how good, and so you're being asked to come out of that so that you can really shine, so that the work that you put in can really get its shine. What else do we have here regarding her career and the path that she should be taking? Unexpected income. So you could have a gig. You could have a gig that does pay. I mean, this is one coin, so it could be like, meager. It could be meager. But I want you to stop playing small and know that you can ask. You can ask for what you feel like you deserve. I can see you being like a house performer somewhere, something that doesn't require a whole lot of stress from you, that doesn't require a lot of stress. I can see you doing small intimate events right now. I wanted to say house parties, but this is more like dinner parties and intimate gatherings and things like that I can see you contributing to. What's this message of concern here? Okay, so I'm picking up that there might be some type of fee, application fee or something. Yeah, some type of application fee or something like that that you want to, that you need, and the money is going to come from somewhere unexpected. The money's going to come from somewhere unexpected. You're going to find support in an unexpected place. All right, so let's see what else we have here. What else do we have to add to the messages regarding her career? All right. All right, windfall of abundance. Yeah, you got a lot of good energy here when it comes to money and finances. So there's a lot of negative energy around you having money, around you having more than other people. I think that you have a deep down guilt or some type of, contract with poverty or something. I think it's not about you. I think that you have an inbred guilt about doing better than other people, feeling, we have it as melanated people sometimes in our families. It may not have ever been said. Maybe you heard your family talking about the other people who do well in the family. So it's like you almost expect that same treatment if you do well. So this is saying let go of that thought. You have what it takes to inspire. I'm also hearing too that, what you consider success and what you consider living in your dream, you need to clarify that. If it would make you happy to be like in an RV traveling, just doing house shows here and there and just enjoying the scenery, like you should clarify that with God and your partner so that, you can make sure that everything is in alignment. Okay. So, because I think you've had experiences with your goals and your dreams, with your life and your career, not being aligned with the people that you have in your life as well. So whether that be family or your partners, you got the windfall of abundance card, you got the great fortune card, and you got the unexpected income card. So all of this lets me know that you're about to have a great payoff for something. Okay, a great payoff for something. The wandering path, enjoy the journey. Again, this fox is here, with a compass and a map, and I feel like that's talking about, you kind of like surrendering to the journey. Yeah, see, this is saying that you may be surrendering to a more free-flowing path where you kind of just go with the flow. You go wherever you're booked kind of situation, and that might be a good move for you. Like that seems like that's coming up. All right, so kind of like just nailing it down for yourself what it would take to be able to live that life, like getting a reliable vehicle. I think that might be, even just to point out, that might even be why you're in transition financially, because you may be being asked to clarify how you really want to live life, what things are really necessary for you, you know what I'm saying? And, at this point, if you're trying to build back up, maybe you need to build in a different direction towards something else. I keep bringing up this RV thing, but it just feels like it could be a cool thing for you, especially, I don't know your family setup and how your household is set up, but, RV living, car living, all of that is really cool, because then you can just focus, you can just enjoy life, live minimally, and, live your dream, which is to share your gifts with people, right? Okay, so you got the loving thoughts, healing card here, you got prosperity, and you got luck and fortune. So for me, this tells me that there's nothing but good things laying ahead. You just really have to surrender to the way things flow for you. I think you really need to kind of allow yourself, your roots to loosen up a little bit, because I feel like you may be kind of like planted down right now. So let your roots be lifted. I'm going to finish with a crystal energy to see what this crystal energy wants to say to you regarding your career and the path. Right now, it really feels like they're asking you to loosen your grip a little bit on foundation, on security, and it's saying what would better suit you right now in your life. Okay, do you have the freedom to, live a mobile or nomadic type of life so that you can just kind of like live life on the line, right? You got tektite. Tektite, what is it? It describes any natural glass formed as a result of meteor impacts with our blue planet. Modern science deems the stone terrestrial in composition, i.e. of this earth. But believers in ancient astronauts have other theories. Who needs this? I hail from a star in Orion's belt. People people who think they come from Orion, and those currently overburdened by resentments. Okay, so any energy that you have about release, about anything that's been regarding your career, about being done dirty, about contracts, about credit and things like that, or deals falling through, agreements not being held up. This is talking to you about releasing all of that, because it's doing nothing but slowing you down. It says where to put it: on your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. When to use it: when gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. When you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons. Raise your vibration. So yeah, this is telling you to position yourself so that you can live the freer life. Because it's talking about something being gravity, something being heavy, and then it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. So that's saying, whatever that means for you, if that just means putting your name out there to lots of different places, if that means just ripping up some roots and getting out there and spreading seeds a little bit on the road, then that's what that means. I'm being led to get you one more of these crystal energies, and then I'll close this message out for you. What's the closing message here? Lemurian quartz. I love this. A vacation. Okay. Yeah, you need to travel. You need to travel. That's what you need to do right now, is travel. Escape your mind. Let go of what you think you need. Pack up the basic necessities. Book a trip and go, take it from there. Right? Point blank period. This says, just leave. Just leave with the intention that, you're going to take care of yourself with your gifts, and then let that take you there. All right. Peace, sis. I hope this was helpful.